boxing fans, let's hide the children. We're moving into the heavyweight division. This bout scheduled for 8 rounds or less. Introducing first, to my left in the blue corner. He weighed in this morning at 212 pounds. He has a professional record of 12 wins, 2 losses, 8 of those wins coming by knockout. He's from Fort Worth, Texas, and now making his home in Tyler, Texas. How about a round of applause for Fast Eddie Richardson? And his opponent to my right in the red corner weighed in this morning at 219 fit, fighting, and ready pounds. He's wearing the blue trunks with the red and white trim. He has a professional record of 10 straight unbeaten wins, and all of those 10 wins coming by knockout. He was handled by the late Cus D'Amato, and now with Jimmy Jacobs. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Big Apple of New York City, Mike Tyson. Your referee, Barry Yates.
Well, as we've told you, Tyson has had 10 fights, but very few of them go past the first round, Mickey Herskowitz.
Well, you're looking at a very interesting and complicated matchup. Eddie Richardson is 6'6" against Mike Tyson, who is described as 5'11", looks closer to 5'10" because of the squarishness of his build. Going to be a really fascinating contest to see how Richardson attempts to use that advantage in height and reach.
Cus D'Amato, of course. Right hand by Tyson. Oh, my. First punch he threw.
What took him so long?
Eddie Richardson, looking at the referee, is in much disbelief as we are.
Eddie Richardson said he was going to go after him and test him, and he may have made a very serious error in strategy right there.
Tyson is a little icebox rather than a refrigerator, yeah. I'll tell you what.
Well, he has a 19 3/4 inch neck, which is approximately the size of actress Shelley Duvall's waist.
And you certainly see the punching power in Tyson.
One of the real rising stars in the boxing galaxy today, Mike Tyson, a fellow for whom everybody predicts a great future. If they can find some fights for him.
That left hand almost drove Richardson right through the canvas.
He not only knocked him down, but he absolutely carried him through the air.
And it's over.
I see right now a major flaw and problem in Mike Tyson's career, and that's going to be to have a fight that lasts long enough to get some good footage on it.
I'm telling you what, it's hard to do. Mike Tyson, without a doubt, one of the bright stars in the heavyweight picture, now goes to 11-0 with 11 knockouts. We'll check the first knockdown now as we replay this for you. It was the first punch thrown in the fight. There you see Eddie Richardson. Wow, it just turned his head around on his neck, and Richardson looks up and goes, I can't believe it. And now the knockout. A left hook, a la Frazier.
Oh.
And down goes Richardson. And, you know, he throws it from the same crouch Frazier does.
And, of course, Smokey Joe is the fighter to whom Tyson has been most compared. Tyson, very gallantly, gentlemanly, coming over to check the condition of his opponent.
Well, he went over and picked him up. He went over and picked Richardson up after they counted him out.
You know, Billy, it's a real challenge to try to remember fighters at this stage, 19 years old, that pack the power this young kid does. Marciano, I don't know. It would really be
yeah, I would have to go back to Marciano, and then, of course, he was a little older than that, Mickey. It's hard to imagine Henry Tillman defeated Tyson twice in the amateur ranks.
And in the Olympic trials.
In the Olympic trials. And Tillman, I don't think he wants any part of Tyson anymore. Let's go up to ring announcer Gordon Wood for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Barry Yates counts out the Southern boxing champion Eddie Richardson in 1-1-7 of the first round. The winner, and now 12-0, not 11-0, 12-0, 12 straight knockouts, Mike Tyson.
Well, we're updating.
They're updating his record.
Yeah.
He maybe knocked someone out in the hallway
on the way
to
in
fight.
the ring. I probably happened.